vibrations. Hello, Aquarius. Happy birthday. It's still your birthday. So we start in the birthday month. Make it fair for everybody. Everybody gets a turn at being first. I just cleansed my cards with my stones from the Bay of Fundy. I'll do this. I have my ritual that I go through before I do a reading. And as usual, the song always pops into my head, Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Who remembers that? You gotta be old school to remember that song. Okay, so, let's see. Let's get right into the shuffling here. This is for February 2017 Aquarius. And this is a general reading. I'm stressing general reading. If you don't know what that means, I'm not insulting your intelligence, but some people go, what does that mean? What that means is this may resonate with you on a personal level, and it may not at all. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't doubt the tarot, because it's not hitting home with you. If you expect a reading like that, you would require a private reading. I do offer that service. All the information can be found for that down below the video window in the description or the more area. Also, if you're new to YouTube, subscriptions are free to the channel. The little red subscription button there just below the video window, click that and you'll be notified anytime Bay of Fundy Fortunes posts anything new, which is approximately twice a month, so you won't get slammed with emails. You can find me on Twitter, Blogspot, on Google, and Facebook as well under Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. Please join me there. You're more than welcome. Okay. We want messages for the sign of Aquarius for this general monthly reading for February 2016. How's January been for you guys anyway? Mine was, I was dreading it because I find just the way my life works, January is a painfully long month for me. Painfully long, in a financial sense. And for some reason, and it's just long overall after Christmas, the letdown and all that. January for me hasn't been perfect. No month ever is. Never expected to be. But I'm always super grateful. And I feel it in here too when I'm grateful for any good that comes my way. And this month so far has gone along swimmingly. And it's probably the first time ever I can remember that happening. I hope it's the same for most of you as well. Aquarius, shy and timid visionaries. They like to be part of doing good works. They require a lot of me time, alone time. So that's a benefit to everybody else. Right, Aquarius? You become a more balanced, well-adjusted person when you spend time alone to just think, clear your mind, recharge your energies. You require a lot of that. That's not quite it yet. I can't stop until I'm told to stop. Oh, right here. Okie dokie. Okay. 5-card spread using the Oceanic Tarot deck, written by Jane Wallace and illustrations by Jane Delaford Taylor to give credit. Oh, my smudge. Oh my goodness, you guys. I still have a tiny bit of sweetgrass left. I cleanse the energies of the cards, but we need cleansing as well. Okay. Some for the reader. Some for you guys. This is sage and sweetgrass for those of you that are new. Sweetgrass grows on my property here in the summertime. We're dead of winter right now. But I found some a stash I had put away and I'd forgotten about. So aren't we lucky? Here we are in the dead of winter and we've got nice fresh sweetgrass. It's all cured and dried. This is an indigenous custom, by the way. And it's a highly sacred custom. There we go. Okay. Now a little drink of tea. Oh, and at the end of the 5-card spread, I pull one card for significator or instigator for the overall reading. We're going to have problems with the lighting here. The sun's moving around this side of the house, so I'm going to get washed out. But you don't need to see me. All you need to hear is my voice and the cards, what the reading is. Okay. Push back a bit more. Put my reading glasses. There. Okay, first card. Aquarius in this February reading for 2017. The Two of Pentacles. It's the overall energy. And this is about options. So you got options coming up here. Oh, that's a nice way to start. Second card tarot is brought forth for your attention is the Hanged Man. He's in limbo. This is your financial and your wealth situation and sector. The third card tarot has brought forth for your, okay, Eight of Swords. It's about restriction. It falls in your hearth, your home, your love, your romance, anything to do with love in any way, shape, or form. Restriction. Okay? And the fourth card, your challenges for February, is the King of Swords, and he's all about ambition. Ambition. Some of us are feeling lackadaisical after the holidays, and it's the dead of winter, and it's hard. I'm feeling right off. That's what this is about. It's hard to find ambition. It's hard to see that here we are, January, and spring is coming, but right now it's hard to see because we're smack dab in the middle of hardcore winter here. The fifth card pulled for you and brought forward for your attention and messages from tarot is the Three of Pentacles, your message from Spirit. It's about recognition. And as I said, when I'm done, I'll pull one card, but I'll exhaust the messages from this first. Now, where's my little book in case I want to refer to it? Because sometimes I'm nudged to do that. All right. Two of Pentacles, Aquarius. Options. Keywords for this card are choices and property, finances, looking for balance, judgment, contracts, and details. Already it sounds like a busy month starting out. The advice of this card is always pay attention to the details of any financial agreements or even just any offers that come your way, verbal or written. Pay attention, ask questions, get into the meat of it, get behind the scenes to see what's really the foundation of this offer. You need to know all these inside details, even especially if you're told. You start asking questions about the background and what's going on behind the scenes. And somebody says, you don't need to worry about it. Yes, you do. Because that's the card is telling you, yes, you do. Make yourself aware and be responsible for your own self in that situation. Always look at this time, too, as well. The energies are telling you, never mind this get quick stuff, get quick rich or get quick results or anything. Look at the bigger picture in the long term at this time. That's the way the energies are and where they're at and the vibrations are saying. You need to look at long-term gain rather than short-term gain. The two also shows that decisions now are underway. You're mulling over your options of all possible outcomes. This could be related to your job, for travel, for study. Some of you as well right now are looking for potentially a new home. I feel like you haven't made that final step to get all your ducks in a row before you purchase a home. You're just in the beginning and wondering, well, I'm in a position now, you're telling yourself to buy a home. I want a home. I want to own my own home. And I can do that. But I think what I'm going to do is hang back before I involve any real estate agents or the banks or anything. And I'm just going to kind of scout the market out because I'm not quite sure what I want. There may be one of you, two of you that know exactly what you want, but I'm getting the feeling, the energy is that it's that I'm not quite sure. And you know why that is? Why you haven't locked in your choices and your wants in this regard? It's because for some of you, remember, general reading, like I said, for some of you, you're in the position to have more right now than the average Joe would. You have some freedom and liberty of choice. You're not pigeonholed into, well, I have to stay within a certain range because this is what I can afford. There are a few, and the energies are strong there. That somebody out there is in the position. They could buy something small and quaint on the water, kind of like where I'm at. They could buy something inland, you know, very rural, a house sitting up on a hill, overlooking a beautiful valley, you know, pastures and this kind of a thing. You can go from one extreme to the other. You can go from modern, top of the line, you know, this kind of a thing. You could buy a condo. You may the choices are endless. Okay, enough about that. Personal finances can become drained for some of you right now, and you may have to struggle to make your books balance. And that's just that's almost a given. That's almost common sense and to be expected at this time of the year. Again, I go back to Christmas and what that entailed for a lot of people. I don't know what sign it was for, but in December, I was did one reading, and it was people they got drunk with the credit card and just went on a binge at Christmas time. Um, and then coming into the new year, they were kind of left with the hangover because the bills were coming in, if you know what I mean. So just pay attention to contracts, any offers, check the background out behind everything right now. Some of you looking for a new home. Um, some of you have a lot of, you have to make decisions and choices right now. We do this every day, in the smallest things to the biggest things. Tarot's bringing it to your forefront, saying there's something big here that's big to you. Maybe not to nobody else, but to you. There's a big decision you have to make. It's going to put a bit of a kink and a change in your daily life if you make this decision one way or the other. You're searching for balance. And yes, that's your overall energy. All right, so let's see here. The second card that I pulled for you in your wealth and your finance sector, the Hanged Man. He's in limbo. It's not a bad thing, though, Aquarius, to be in limbo. Tea. Middle of the afternoon tea. Oh, sweet tea. It's so refreshing. Relaxes me. So if you look at this card, you can see that his arms are outstretched and he's found a balance within his body and a peace within. He's very peaceful. He's very comfortable in the position that he's laying in. The rays of light are representing insight and protection for him as well. He's thought, you know what? I'm stuck in this position and I am not going to waste all my energy fighting to break free right now, because the energies are saying you need to just hang loose, and that's what he's done. He's made peace and he's gotten real comfortable. You can see his hands are open and relaxed, muscles are relaxed. He's not clenched up, he's not struggling. He's found a very comfortable spot and he's going to wait this out because he's been told you need to wait this out. There's the major message behind this card. Something going on in reflection. It may be once or twice removed, but it comes down to finances and the bigger picture and what's going on there. So he's feeling there's like no forward movement. Some of you are feeling really stuck in limbo. Some of you are waiting for a decision to be made or feel that some things are just on hold. And that kind of puts the, you know, the blocks on you and the brakes on you because you can't move forward because other things are on hold that are out of your control, and you're feeling that way. That you're feeling and thinking, I have a lack of control. This is really, really frustrating. I'd rather just, you're having your moments where you're thinking, you know, I'd rather just like throw in the towel and cut my losses rather than hanging around and waiting like this. But the hangman is asking you stay calm and think rather than rush. Stop and think rather than rush. Um, the keywords for this card are waiting, time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, purpose, and viewpoints. Viewpoints comes back to waiting on other people to move. Waiting on other, this is your point of view. Why are we waiting? I don't get this. I don't know why we have to hang around here and wait like this. I just want to get things going and get things moving. I want to see some movement. I want to see some results. Things are on hold for a reason. Financially, they've just kind of like, you haven't lost money per se, but you haven't grown. You hit this plateau. So what this decision is and what you're waiting on and having a wait time forced upon you is on other people. But the reason is because you want to see that grow again. You want to see your financial security going this way, not just laying there doing nothing. If for some of you, you may be able to go around some of your problems right now. You may be able to, there's nothing wrong, even if you're in limbo and you're waiting and you say, okay, I'm going to wait, but keep a little door open for maybe finding other ways. Leave yourself open to that. You may do that, and in the process, you may gain some more insight in relation to what it is that you're waiting for. Okay. Third card that I pulled for you, and Tarot's brought to your attention, your hearth, your home, your love, any way, shape, and form, is the Eight of Swords, but it's about restriction. That's what came up. Restriction. Swords are all about, they're all about the mind, they're all about deep thought, they're all about reflection and making decisions as well. So, the card is showing you that there's a change in either your work, your relationships, or your projects. Some of you have special projects on the go right now, and it looks like there may be some change. This card often shows up as well, and it shows that to say that some of you have relationships that are on lockdown right now. There's no growth going on. Some of you aren't free to commit as much as you'd like, and you're bound by too much responsibility. So that's where the restrictions come into play here. Some of you want to. Some of you are married, and you want to put more oomph in the marriage, and you're feeling frustrated and a little bit lost, wondering, why can't I make this happen? Why am I so busy? Why can't I make that time in my day? I'm so tired when I get home at the end of the day. I give 250% of myself at work. I love my spouse. I love my mate. They're my best friend. And I feel like they're always getting the short end of the stick. Some of you are feeling this way. The advice of the card is to get practical. Get control of your own life and your own future. Never mind what others think as well. And there's going to be some people putting their 2 cents in there. And this is the last thing that you need right now. Free yourself right now of being less tolerant of others. Don't let people pile the work on you, the responsibility on you, causing more restrictions in your life right now. It's time to do one of these. Just shackle it off. Just shake the shackles off. The excess weight that's weighing you down, the excess burdens. Some of them aren't even your burdens. They're somebody else's, and you've always get out of here. Oh, sorry, guys. Get down off the table. Go on. Get down off the table. Off the table. Down. So, there's going to be people that talk faster than they think. They're annoying you. I'm sensing that. You're being annoyed by them. And you're looking at them and you're biting your tongue. These are people that you work with. These are people that they're always going at 95 miles an hour. That's how you're going to recognize them. They're going, I see, I'm just going to adjust my screen a bit here. There. I see a woman, very slight, not skinny, but slight. I had this a while ago. This is somebody else, I think. But this woman is tiny and perky and aggressive and assertive. She's like a little chihuahua. She just charges through. But she doesn't always think. You're going to find her quite annoying. Absolutely annoying. Drive you right up the wall. It's people, her and people like her, there's several, that are putting their 2 cents in where it doesn't belong and then walking away before you can even defend yourself or even have a chance to tell them, do you mind? This is my life and my business. But you may get to that point where that's going to come forward. Just don't tolerate them. Put your foot down. Keywords for this card are separation, fear, burden, lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. And that's hard. Lack of vision is hard for an Aquarius because they're all about vision. They're all about seeing where they are today and being in now and reality, but they're always looking ahead at the future as well because they need to know, where am I going to be in 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I need to know where I'm going to be. So this gives Aquarius, even when everything else has gone to hell in the handbasket, you still have a sense of purpose. A sense of purpose. There's always that sense of purpose that I work towards my future, and I need to know where I'm going to be. I need to lock that in beyond a shadow of a doubt. Yes, things can come in. Regular life can come in and just kick your butt and throw all your plans off of keister. That's life, right? But for all the control that you have in your life, this is your main goal, is to make sure you're securing your future. And by hell, you become hell or high water, as they say. You'll make that happen. That's just the way you are. Some of you are feeling, I need to know this relationship is going to last. I need to find the time to put into it. And putting in the extra effort and the extra oomph into this relationship is going to secure that spot for me in the future. I need to find that time, and you're really struggling with that right now because you really do care and you really do want to put that out there. Family members, right now, I got a feeling for some of you, remember it's a general reading, that some of you aren't super close right now to some of your family. You've kind of pulled away a little bit, not real loud, in their lives. They're like, nobody's really paying attention that you've done that because it's been subtle. You're feeling, I need time alone in a way. Maybe Christmas was a bit much. Maybe Christmas season, for those of you that celebrated, was just it just took a lot out of you, and now you're wanting to get back into the normal routine of what normal is for you on a daily basis before all this came to be. So that's going on within the family structure as well, feeling that very, very, very strongly. Yeah, nobody's taken real notice yet. If you pulled away anymore, they would. There might be issues, and then you'd be inadvertently, because you pulled away so far that it got everyone's attention, now you're inadvertently bringing them back into your life again. So don't do that. Stay subtle. Stay cool. Hang cool. So the fourth card, and this is your struggles. Aquarius, 4th February 2017, the King of Swords. He's all about ambition. All right. This is a man who is very clever and a strong leader in business. And he's a great strategist as well. He has charm and ambition. He can exert pressure. He can offer calm, logical judgment. For some of you, legal issues at this time may need some extra attention. The card is showing up, if he's not a real person in your life that you're recognizing right now, then he is an energy. And this energy is bringing you a logical approach to a lot of things that are going on in your life right now. The advice of this card is to look for facts before making any decisions. Like I said earlier in the reading, you're going to want to rush. You don't want to hang in limbo, and you don't want to wait. And the cards are telling you that you need to check the facts out. So while you're relaxing, like I said, leave that little door open for new possibilities and new ways of seeing things, enlightening moments. Keep yourself open to that. Use your logic. Use the logical side of your brain when it comes to these decisions that are going to impact your life this way or that way. Either way, it doesn't matter, but use a logical approach. Sometimes we have to remove emotionality from our own selves. And that takes a little bit of not study, but practice, we'll say. And you have to get yourself in the right head to do that. When you've got something weighing on you, you know how something will just keep coming back and eating it. It's like something mundane. We'll just say doing the dishes. I don't feel like doing them right now. An hour goes by, still don't feel like doing dishes. I think I'm going to watch a movie. Halfway through the movie, no, I'm not doing them. I'll do them after the movie. And this goes on, but the dishes keep coming back over and over. And if you just done the darn things, if I just done them in the first place, I wouldn't be sitting here having my thoughts interrupted over the darn dishes. But I mean, this is if you've got a big decision to make. It's not dishes. A big decision. Something that's weighing, and it keeps doing that, and it nudging and nudging and nudging. Take some time and say, okay, I'm going to try to come and make my mind up right now, right tonight, right today. I'm going to come to a decision and make it, and it'll be final. Before you do that, clear your energies out, take a walk, stare out the window at nature, have a bath, anything that's going to calm and center you down, and then remove. Say, I'm going to look at this decision from the outside looking in. That's what I'm going to do. Like, it's not really going to affect my life. This is a decision that's aimed for somebody else, and it's not going to affect my life. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to pretend to be a friend of mine from the outside looking in. And when you do that, boys, oh boys, I'm telling you right now, your perspective changes. You'd be surprised how fast. So then you say, well, now that I've got that viewpoint, what should I do in the bigger picture? You'll get a much clearer, bigger picture. Because if you were somebody's friend viewing that, what would you tell them? That's what you say. What would I tell if this was a friend doing this decision, going one way or the other? What would I say to my friend? You'd say only the best things for them, right? The best possible way you think they should go. This kind of a thing. Okay, so keywords are fairness and balance, decisions, strength, justice, and support. And you know, I'm just feeling right now, and I'm hearing, you have the support you need. If you truly, truly need it, you do have some go-to people for support. Okay, so the fifth and final card in the Oceanic Tarot spread, and your message from Spirit is the Three of Pentacles, and it's about recognition. Sorry about the lighting. Not much I can do. It's just the way it's going right now. It's in a really bad place. Well, this is really good. Your message from Spirit says, some of you right now, your work is receiving recognition, a positive attention. For some of you, just a few of you, I know there's thousands of you watching this, but there's just maybe 4 out of all of you that are watching are going to receive public recognition for something that you've done. For most of you, it is work related. For one, it could be in the sciences, something that you've been part of, a breakthrough on. I don't see what that is, and I don't know. Others, it's a corporate world. Something that you've done is it's like a newsletter. There's a newsletter, and you're going to be like the headline is what's going to happen. I'm sorry I got thrown off because there was just this shift in my, I just felt a shift. It's caught me off guard. It's like, what just happened? I'm checking to see that the camera's still rolling. It's checking my internet to make sure I'm still on. What just happened? Something. I just felt a shift. For some of you, there's a company newsletter in the corporate world, and you're going to be headlining something that you've done. Numbers, new numbers. You've broken some kind of a ceiling. You've broken through. And brought everything up to another level. That's a big pat in the back, big promotion, raise in pay, and tons of public recognition. You may even make, like, you know, the 5th page of the newspaper with a small write-up about you like this. So, let's see here. Some of you right now are looking to do a private sale on your home without bringing in any real estate agents or anything like that. The advice of the card is here to tell you this is a time to make sure you're going to spiff your home up, put some nice scents through the house, not overpowering so it gets people here and they think you're covering up like smells of dead bodies or something. You want people when they come in. The other thing is, too, and any good real estate agent would tell you this ahead of time, remove all your personal artifacts. Not talking your furniture, family photographs hanging on the wall, hobbies and collections on display. Take all that stuff and put it away in one room if you're seriously wanting to sell your home. Pack those things away now, because you don't want any potential buyer or any new homeowner that's going to own your home coming in, and they can't picture themselves living in that house because all they see is the other family. You need to remove all the personal stuff like that. You leave your furniture and everything where it is. Make sure the house is spick and span, clean, and very inviting and very comfortable for you. Some of you right now, the card is telling you it's time for you to show off. To be very proud of your work and It's saying for some of you as well, you go ahead and show off and be very proud. There's more coming in the cards for you, literally and figuratively. There's more coming for you. The keywords are stability and finance, protection, balance, order, and foundations. And that was your message from Spirit. And that was your 5-card tarot reading. Now we got to pull our deck of tarot and get one significator. So what the significator, the way I do it, the way I work it here, is that anything that didn't have a chance to pop up in your reading, that sometimes tarot saves it for the significator because it needs its own light. It needs its own spot. It doesn't want to be grouped in. The message doesn't want to be grouped in with the other cards. It wants to stand alone on itself and be brought to attention. And it will sometimes re-emphasize. Sometimes I get like 78 cards, I pull 5 from it. 78 in this deck, I pull 1. And I can get the same card twice from each deck. Once from each deck. So then you know that that message is, wow, I got a lot of power behind it. Very strong. All that good stuff. It's been a good reading, Aquarius. Kind of juicy. Meaty. One significator for this 5-card Oceanic Tarot spread for the sign of Aquarius for this general monthly reading for February 2017. It's been a good reading, I think. It's been great. Okay. Oh, lovely. Ace of Pentacles. I've been sensing some of you Aquarians have been worried about money. Hearing that loud and clear. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Here's the answer to your dreams. This is what you're holding out for. This is why you're in limbo. Okay? Because this is the bigger picture. Here's your bigger picture. Where's my book? Here it is. It's a wonderful card to have right off the get-go. And I'm feeling the heat off the card. Money, 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 money. Money. Let's see here. There we go. 10 of Pentacles. Here we go. Read her verbatim for you if you don't believe me. This card represents abundance, wealth, and gain. Yes. It is the pinnacle of prosperity with material goods that last instead of being temporary. This is a family home. I told you some of you were looking for a home, and it's going to be bought and paid for. Also told you. So this is being reiterated because I told you in the Oceanic Tarot spread that some of you have the luxury of buying whatever, pretty much. Yeah, you've got your limit. You're not stinking rich, you know, or filthy rich, or obscenely rich, but you're well enough that you can buy anything from, like I said, a small cottage on the coast, on the ocean, to you know, a beautiful big homestead, a Victorian home out in a rural area up on a hill overlooking pastures and all kinds of good stuff. Or you could buy a condo, or you could buy a brand new home. You're playing with the idea. I think it's time. I want to own my own home because I'm in the position. This is being reiterated for those of you in that situation. Some of you as well, the card is saying have a business, and this is going to be a business that you're going to pass on to your children down the road. You might find yourself the lucky recipient as well, for some of you, of a trust fund or a lottery win big enough to last a lifetime. And that, Aquarius, is your reading for February. Wow, what a way to end it. That's amazing. Makes me happy. It brings somebody some good news and whatnot. So, I don't know if I can pull you guys in. That's going to get, that's not much better, is it? That's okay. You don't need to see me. You don't need to see my mug. I just want to end by saying thank you for your likes and your shares. I do see some of you share the videos. Thank you. Please join me on Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. There's all kinds of stuff going on there. You won't get slammed with notifications from there either. So it's a good group. It's growing. And there's some chit-chat once in a while and some stuff that I post once in a while. It's not a big deal. So anyways, thank you so much for everything. Current subscribers, always a big shout out to you guys. New subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes really glad to have you. And hope you look forward to settling in and enjoying all the future readings that are going to come your way. And they're always general on here, YouTube, and they're always free. General readings are free. So I hope to see you all back real soon. I hope February is going to be a life changer for you in all the good ways. Nothing bad. So for now, from my heart to yours, Aquarius, we'll see you later. We'll see you back for the mid-months in February. Bye-bye.